Q Connect coming soon. Look for us by November 1st. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. That was a good break. Now make a ball. Nope. Every ball's on that side of the table except for 4, and he makes none. 10 balls straight in. Is your phone blowing up?
Is that what we're talking about?
What's that?
They contacted me when I was running tournaments a few years ago in the Chicagoland area, and I was getting people across the country. I think I had a female player that came from England.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is a race to 15. The score is 14-13. Mike Miller's at the table. He needs to win the next 2. John Sunderland is on the hill at 14.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see. Are you familiar with any of the players from Chris's? Jack Wu.
Yeah, I know Jack.
Tony Gong. I don't think Tony's playing very much lately, but
I saw him at the last 2 tournaments. I saw him at the Wendell Weir Memorial, and I saw him at Chris's for the 10 ball. And
how many players win that tournament?
What did Giovanni say? He had room for 48, but when they found that Dennis Hatch was on the list, I think like 12 dropped out.
Wait a minute. Wasn't that capped at a certain Fargo rating?
No. And then
I think it was $6.99 and under.
Not that one. Because Jeremy Seaman was in it. Vitaly Patsura was there. Joey Dyer. Eddie Balderas. There were some really phenomenal players there. Andrew says, why not stream a straight pool match? That would be pretty cool. You know, Ed Latimer, we had him here. If you guys notice, remember, I interviewed Ed Latimer up here. We had the green screen up here with Jimmy. Mo was helping too that day. And we did a player spotlight. And we had Ed Latimer memorialized half-hour interview with us about his history of playing the game of pool growing up in Chicago. And it was pretty cool. I have booked John Zaxis and Rob Talchik to do the same thing. I also have Tom Karabatsos and Dallas West scheduled to interview with us as well.
That's a treat,
right?
Dallas is probably I can't even describe that man's game. He's forgotten more about pool than probably 90% of the pool players on the planet will ever learn.
And here's the thing: we lost Leonard Rucker, Mark Rudolph. How many pool players have died? That I mean, all these pool players that
Freddie Benavega.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, who tells the story of Chicago pool if they're already gone? You know, we need players before they leave us to get on camera and talk about the history of because there is a place for Chicago in the world of pool.
Well, the game of 10 ball started here. It's called Chicago 10 ball.
I thought One Pocket started here too.
I'm not sure about that. I can't really tell you about that. I do know. I think there was a room that Freddie used to go to way back before I even started playing pool in Chicago. There was probably 10 or 15 rooms that were well known. Road players would come in through the billiard cafe, going through Chris's. There's just so many icons in the game that are just related with Chicago that, and they're forgotten. They're really not. They weren't really tournament players. Bugs was one of them. He would show up to Derby to play the winner. Whatever game, whether it was 8-ball or One Pocket or Banks, and just refused to play the tournament. Just, hey, you want to play some? Did you ever get to meet Bugs?
I think I did. He used to shoot in a pool hall at like 82nd and Ashland years ago. I was a kid. I was delivering pizzas for Domino's, and I would bring a couple pies by, and I'd come in, and they called me Pizza Man, and I'd sit and play pool with these guys for a while. And I think I did. I think I wasn't as good as I was now, but I think I did meet and play against Bug.
Oh, you'd remember.
He
would talk to himself during a shot.
If I'm trying to say this the nicest way I can. He didn't articulate very well. Is that accurate or no?
Yeah, I understood everything he said, especially when he's banking balls. He would talk to himself out loud and say 1 tip left, 1 tip right.
Yeah, okay.
1 tip up.
I'm sure I did then. Okay.
He would say it. He would tell it to himself, but loud enough for everyone else in the room to hear it. And Freddie was one of the guys that I wouldn't say make him famous, because obviously Bugs made himself famous with his shot making ability. But Freddie made books about Bugs, shots that don't go but do. You know, that's Leonard Rutger's game.
What about Denny Kean?
You know, I didn't know him. It's short. Wow. Okay.
He was an American jockey, fell off his horse, became paralyzed from the waist down, ended up in a wheelchair. So figured, I can't ride a horse anymore. What else is in my book? So he started playing pool and became a world champion wheelchair pool player.
Have you ever been to a wheelchair tournament?
No.
It's one of the most awe-inspiring things that you can watch. I've seen players with no arms play.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah. I mean, you have a little nub, or just maybe 2 fingers, and
I know,
using their toes,
right, yeah.
Using their toes as a bridge. I've seen players. I actually saw in 2009. I was there for BCA, and they had a wheelchair tournament there, and I saw a man run a 6-pack. Just
come on.
Yeah, never got out of his chair and ran the table.
That's awesome. All right, Mike's got a tough shot here he's gonna make the a 3-ball with the 11.
Oh no,
that's not good. Now the 5-ball goes in the side, the 6-3 goes, the 2 goes, 8-ball goes.
The 6 passes the 3, and 3 bumps into the 11 and stays near that corner pocket. So I'm thinking.
Does the 6 go off the 3 or the 6 make the 3?
The 6 goes into the pocket off the 3, bumping into the 11, and that keeps the 11 ball near that corner pocket. So it looks like the pattern's going to be 2, 6, 3, 5, 8.
I'd hit that. If that 6 goes off the 3, I'm hitting it with some speed because I want the 11 ball to move.
Right. But if that 3 ball looks like it's just a little bit right to the opening of that pocket, so he's going to come down table and he needs to miss this cluster between the 2 and the 8, the 12 and the 8. If he can do, now he has to hit this with speed and not run into the 11 and give himself a blocker again.
I don't hit the 5 ball here. I hit the 6.
I don't, because if you get bad on the 3 ball,
right.
You need that as an insurance.
6-3, right?
Yep, 6-3, 5-8.
Even if he can make the 3, I shoot the 6-3.
I'm going to go back and forth. Just use center ball, go back and forth, get to 6. If that 6 hits the 3, it runs into the 11 ball and stays by the corner pocket, and he's on the left side of the table anyway. And then he could just draw back for the 5, and he's out.
Yeah.
A little too much for the 5 ball.
I don't like the 5. I like the combination right now.
Or not the combination.
So
6 off.
6 off of the 3.
But with speed, because I want the 11 ball out of the way.
Yes.
Do you know Marty?
I don't.
Mike.
Hi, Marty. How you doing? I'm Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Mike Brunswick, Marty Massera. His wife was the one who won almost $50,000.
Oh, can I borrow $20? I don't want to be greedy.
Johnny.
Yeah, he spun that ball out.
That's a mistake.
Well, I mean,
You want to jump on?
No.
Huh? No? Okay. So it was Harris and Laughlin? That's right? No, I said it right? Okay. I thought it was okay. Harris and Laughlin, straight flush at what game?
She flopped a straight flush at Texas Ultimate Hold'em.
oh, it's not a tournament,
It was
right?
Table game.
No, it was-
Table game. Okay,
it was
yeah.
Progressive lottery at Progressive at All Caesars Properties.
Hey, Amber says hi. Say, come in here. Look in here and say hi to Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Oh, Joey Gonzalez mentioned Jason Kirkwood for a stream.
Playing who?
Ask him.
Joey, who do you want Jason Kirkwood to play? Did you want to play him? Or are you looking to make a match with Jason with someone else?
And Sumo says, I remember now when you beat Keith, Mike.
That was so long ago, and
get out.
I needed to get a little lucky to beat him.
Just get out,
Yeah.
right?
Just get out.
It's easy from here,
What
right?
do I do, Coach? Just win.
It's easy from here.
It was citywide, he says.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go. Well, I don't want to run into that 15 for sure to open that up if he misses. That was close.
Wow.
That was close. Does that 6 have a pocket? Does it go between
Here,
the
let's-
11
here,
and 9?
let's see.
6 ball fit between those.
Oh, I think it does.
He might be able to play a carom off the 11.
He's looking right at it. I think it does.
Yeah. I mean, you're in a situation like this. The only thing you can do is either duck the 6 to the 9
Well,
and hope he doesn't give him an angle to
I
break
like
it
this
out.
shot because even if he doesn't make it, he leaves the cue ball down here,
Yeah.
and the 6 ball blocks those 2 balls.
I mean, it's either it's do or die when you start shooting your soldiers off the battlefield. He's got to go for it.
Look at this.
Oh, it went. Look at that. And that's all, folks.
That's a $1,500 shot right there.
Sorry if I take that cue ball, ours disappeared.
Oh, that's mine. I brought it. What do you mean it disappeared?
It's gone. You can't find it on either side. It's not in the middle. Like it disappeared in the machine.
Tell Rob downstairs. Let's come up and get it. It's stuck in a table somewhere.
Did you try the?
Ball return.
Yeah.
It's a $700 shot right there. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be over shortly. This 8 ball straight in for the win.
Yeah, I didn't see the 6 ball going in that clean. It's hard to see from this angle on your laptop. There you go.
All right, guys. This game's over with. John Sunderland defeats Mike Miller with a score of 15-13. Stay tuned to Calcutta Kid. Tomorrow I'll be live at Racks on the Rocks in West Peoria after 11:30 in the morning of a juniors event, and then right around 3:30 or 4 o'clock will be that exhibition match for Sam Henderson. It's a fundraiser to help him and his mom get to Austria, okay? The following week, Jimmy and I will be in East Moline, Illinois for the Iowa Cup. It's the best Illinois and Iowa teams competing over a 3-day event. That's all awesome pool, all great guys. I really look forward to being a part of this.
Is Josh Suits?
Yes, he's in there. And then the week after that, the 30th of this month and the 1st of October, I'll be in Bradley for Bradley Billiard Cup Scotch Doubles. It's a big tournament there. Kyle Gray does a great job out there. So this is Johnny Negus with Mike Brunswick signing off from Pockets Billiards. So long, everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great night. God bless you all.
Thanks a bunch, Chief.